Here's how to revise with 1 month left to your exam. So in this video, I'm going to run you through different stuff you should be doing in this next month before your exams to actually do well in your exam. For A-levels and GCSEs, a month is like, okay, you need to revise on that every single day, pretty much, like proper working. If it's a mock exam or something, then a month, like, you're looking to do well. The first thing is you need a timetable. You need to set out what times you have free, how many hours you're willing to do each day. Set yourself a rest day every week as well. And make sure to follow that timetable throughout the month. Make sure that all your subjects are split evenly through this timetable, so you're revising everything equally. And then once you've made the timetable, add up all the hours and see if there's enough hours in there for you to actually do well. I think with 30 days left to an exam, let's say you're doing 1 hour a day, should be 30 hours a subject, at least. Now let's get to the actual subjects and how you're going to revise them. So set out your subjects or whatever you're revising and rank the topics in it from hardest to easiest. Hardest obviously being the one that you find hardest and easiest being the one you find easiest. This way, you know where to start. You're going to start with the hardest and work your way down to the easiest. Because let's say you don't get time to finish that easiest. If it comes up in the exam, there's a high chance of you getting that right instead of a hard one that you haven't covered. But you need to make sure you cover everything. A question I get a lot is about past papers. They are really important. People say, should I learn the content first and then the past paper questions? No, do it at the same time. So learn content, do past paper, learn content, do past paper. Don't learn everything all at once and then do past papers all at once. Do it one by one. Past paper is going to be the best way for you to actually understand the exam, understand what you're learning, and applying your knowledge. The way you're going to do these past paper questions is physics and maths to have subtopics and topic questions. You do topic questions every time you revise a topic, and any questions you get wrong, highlight them, or just like make a note of the question you got wrong, see what subtopic it is that you got wrong, and go watch a YouTube video on it, or read the CGP book. In 1 month, obviously your time is very compact, very pressured. The way to get through content fast is YouTube. YouTube has put a 1 hour lesson into a 10-minute video, and by watching that video, you can learn the whole topic or subtopic. Also, GCSEs, they have YouTube videos for like 2 hours, which covers the whole thing. With chemistry, they cover like certain whole topics, like a whole topic of chemistry is covered by alloy chemistry in like an hour and a half or something. I recommend these videos near the end, so after you've done your proper revision, you can do this as like a recap overview of everything. Make note of anything that you don't know, anything that you've missed out, and make sure you know the stuff in it. Them 2 hour YouTube videos have like two uses. Either as your backup, like you've revised everything and you just want to cover everything all again in a short amount of time, or you've not revised anything and you need to cover everything in a short amount of time. However, if you don't like YouTube, CGP is also a good way to go. It is a fat book that you need to be able to read and understand, but I know people understand through reading sometimes. I'm not a guy who learns using reading. I prefer to watch YouTube videos, but if you can read, like one of my friends used the CGP book for physics to go from like a U to an A in like 2 months time. So obviously it's doable. Going back to the case of past paper questions, once you do past papers from the past like 5 years or something, you can see what topics come up regularly. Also ask your teachers what questions came up. You can also ask your teachers what topics came up regularly in past exams, because they would know they've been teaching for the past like so many years. They know what topics came up in exams. There's going to be certain topics that come up every year. Make sure you learn them topics. These are like guaranteed marks. You need to guarantee yourself as many marks as you can before going into the exam. Also do the predicted papers that you find online. I know a lot of websites do predicted papers. The predicted papers are just more questions for you to do, and also the people who've made it have seen the past papers, so they know what topics come up regularly, what topics they're expecting to come up. They're not always accurate, but it's always good to just get more practice in. So yeah, that's how to revise for your exams in the next 1 month. Hopefully exams go well. Obviously, if you're watching this, you've got 1 month left to your exam, so hopefully your exam goes well. If not, it's not the end of the world.